Hi.
Την αναγνωρίζετε?
You have been protesting for such a long time. Do you all have your jobs back? Anyone speaks English?
No one speaks English.
No one speaks English.
Θα μεταφράσω εγώ.
So we need to have a translator.
I'll translate.
Don't move away from me.
Έχετε καταλάβει ποια είναι?
Όχι καλέ, εγώ το λέω. Ποια είναι η κοπέλα?
Είναι αυτή που μίλησε στον Draghi, στο Eurogroup.
Μπράβο, μπράβο. Μπράβο.
Ευχαριστώ.
Εμείς ευχαριστούμε.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Congratulations for your protest, because I heard that you were the longest protest that had ever existed in Greece, and you were successful in the end.
Θέλω να σας βγάλω φωτογραφία.
Θα μας κάνετε και εσείς για μας. Τι λες τώρα? Και λέω πού το ξέρω αυτό το κορίτσι, πού το ξέρω.
Σας άρεσε αυτό που έκανε?
Πολύ έξυπνο.
Πώς νιώσατε?
Εγώ ένιωσα πάρα πολύ ωραία και σαν γυναίκα, πέστε τα λίγο αυτά, γιατί τα αγγλικά μου είναι περιορισμένα.
But I think she can also understand that it has to be a woman to do this, you know? Because only women have this kind of guts.
Οι γυναίκες έχουν ψυχή. Λοιπόν, έλα.
Oh, they want to give you this poster.
I wanted to ask if I could have a poster. Thank you very much. Ευχαριστώ.
Εμείς ευχαριστούμε. Ήταν πολύ έξυπνο, πολύ καλό, πάρα πολύ καλό.
There have been so many mistakes done by the German government, and they have been behaving so racist against the Greek population and also against the Greek new government, also before the elections. And I feel very ashamed for them. We are being told in Germany the massive lie that one day we are going to get the money back. We are never going to get the money back because the Greek population never received this money. I heard stories about cancer-sick people who cannot get any medication anymore and that are having to die because of it. This is a massive human tragedy, and it's inside the European continent. And I want to stand up for the European values that are solidarity and that are helping each other, and there are good times as well as bad times. Take care.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Γεια σας.
And you know, we are women, we're strong.
Yes, thank you.
Γεια σας.
Yes, us. On my t-shirt, I had the slogan, "End ECB dictatorship." And I misspelled the word dictatorship, but I did it on purpose. Not because I'm stupid and I don't know English, but I put the word dick, you know, like penis, into the slogan, because obviously those kinds of structures that they have, those kinds of power institutes are showing a very patriarchal organization of the world. It's top down. Yeah. It's telling people to the ground what they have to do and what not. So it's very patriarchal. It's not about if you have a dick or if you have a vagina. It's about how the thing is structured. And it's not structured in a feminist approach. And a feminist approach is always to increase equality. It's very cynical, you know, also for Varoufakis and and Tsipras to talk about European values and European standards if there are actually people dying on the border of Greece. Yeah. So they should stop being that cynical and start to bring change for real, because this is what they promised, and this is what democracy is about, right? I am a young woman, and all I can do as an activist is to remind him of his duty, is to remind him of his job, is to remind him that, and of course this is my way of activism. I don't know if eventually things are going to change in Europe, but this is what I believe, and so I have faith that it's going to change. I know it's very hard. It's probably the hardest thing that is ever imaginable. But you know, history has shown that sometimes we can have if we believe and if we fight long enough and hard enough, we can actually achieve change, and we can
If
actually.
you were Greek, would you vote for them? Or you wouldn't vote at all?
No, I don't vote at all.
Why?
Because it's a joke to call it democracy, to make a cross and to give away all your responsibilities.
Okay. And if you don't vote, how are you going to change something?
I am jumping on Mario Draghi's desk. This is how I'm changing something. I went inside the ECB and I thought I could never do it. Never in my life it would be possible to enter. I was talking to a friend before and I said, okay, I think maybe if I'm lucky, I have a 5% chance to get inside. Without press ID, without any cameraman, without any proof, without even looking like a journalist.
How do journalists look like?
Older. They're not. Very few journalists are 21 years old.
Right.
And then I got access, and then I had to wait because I was very early because I wanted to sit in the front row, and because then I could attack him more easily than just going outside. And I could have done that as well, but I wanted to sit in the front row to get the best seat, and I was just sitting there for 1 hour, waiting, sweating.
For Monsieur Draghi.
Yes. Listening to the nice, relaxing lounge music that they play in advance.
What kind of music do they play?
Like lounge music.
Wagner?
No.
How do you say this? Valkyries?
No, they just played some, some kind of bad jazz lounge music.
Porno music.
Yeah, kind of. Until he arrived, and then I thought, okay, I'm going to wait until Mr. Draghi says something interesting about Greece or something, about austerity politics, about something like that. I'm going to wait until then. Then I heard his voice, and I heard my heart, and my heart was actually louder than his voice, so I couldn't actually focus and couldn't listen to what he's actually saying. And I also found that his voice was very monotone and very, very robot-like, and I didn't really want to listen, and I was quite, I was not very interested. I was more interested in myself not collapsing until he's saying something. So I just decided, okay, I counted in my head, I counted from 10, 9, 7, 6.
Now I'm going to do that.
Open the zipper, take out the confetti, take out the leaflets. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. It's incredible.
Did you prepare it at home?
No.
The jump?
No.
Or it came naturally?
It came naturally.
It was a very high
Yes,
jump.
very high, and I'm not a sport. I don't do any sports.
I mean, if I ask you to do that now here, you won't be able to do that. It was an adrenaline pumping.
Adrenaline, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Personally, I don't think that we can change the world from inside the internet. I think we must use it as a tool.
How are we going to change the world?
we must not use it like as an escape.
But how can we change the world?
Yeah, by spreading information.
But
by connecting people.
This is what the internet does.
Yes. Connecting people, spreading information, organizing, forcing people to organize them, inform people about how things are, inform them about problems that are maybe not shown in the media.
So how come you came to Greece?
I was invited for a show. I don't know, after the ECB protest, I became quite popular in Greece. I don't know to which huge extent I got popular. You are telling me that right now. But I noticed that there were many followers and many Greek journalists who were calling me after the incident. And then I got an invitation for a TV show. I forgot the name.
Tsantiri.
Tsantiri, yes. From this Lakis guy. And I was kind of weighing the pros and cons in my head, whether I should go or not. I was asking some random Greek people if they think it's a good idea, if they think it's okay. And then I decided, okay, I'm just going to go.
Και έτσι πετάχτηκε λοιπόν η Ζωσεφίν. Ξαφνικά σκάσαν κομφετί. Πα! Και βγήκε η Ζωσεφίν που είναι εδώ. Welcome, Josephine. Υποδεχτείτε τη Josephine, λοιπόν.
Καλησπέρα. And then I was inside, and then I could jump on the table, and then there was Mario Draghi sitting there like this. and it was incredible.
What is activism and what is the objective of activism? It could be nice just to give some words for all.
Okay, I mean, you know, there's some people that believe that democracy is about making a cross like every 4 years and then you just, you know, live your regular life. This is not my understanding of democracy. I think we have to be democratic every day. We have to understand ourselves as democratic entities, and only that way we can actually change. I mean, if you fall asleep in democracy, you're waking up to dictatorship.
You're very beautiful. I had to do that. And Tsantiri, Josephine, επανέρχομαι.
Why did you invite her on your show tonight?
Because when I saw her, it was not only what she did. I looked at her eyes, and if what she was saying is according with what she's thinking, because what we see is people that they're doing something, but it's not according their eyes, it's not according their feelings. So she was 21 years old. She was very strong. She had very big energy on what she did, and this energy touched me. And I wanted to. I know also that people here in Greece, they discuss a lot about her, and all my friends, do you saw her? Come on. Okay, so I wanted to invite her, and I want this girl because she's so young, she's so strong, she's thinking, and I need her on that time because I don't need people to discuss, to be so serious. I wanted her because it's serious what she's saying. But also is so young and she's so strong, and I liked what she did, and I wanted to say with my way, thank you so much for
in favor
of
the Greek people.
Yes.
Yeah, but I saw that on your show you underlined 2 times that she was too beautiful. And
she is very beautiful.
Yeah, don't you think that, like, kind of underestimating her bravery?
She's beautiful because she's thinking beautiful.
Okay.
This is important. So her face is light because of what she's thinking, and I told her that when I saw your eyes in TV, I knew that I can have communication. Because anywhere, if I was in different age, we could be friends to discuss a lot of things because I want to know, I want to learn from her. For me it's important because she is the future. So the future is teaching me.
You know, I was born in 1993, and as you say, I'm the future. The future can tell you. The future does not believe. The European future does not believe in national borders anymore. I don't believe in national borders anymore. I consider myself an activist and a feminist, anti-fascist, and not a German. And I don't consider myself.
That's why
a European.
we like you.
Yes, yes, I understand. And I think we should. It's much easier to address the problems of Europe if we stop thinking in national boundaries. If we start, you know, as you say, as a Greek, but I think as a European we are open-minded. As a European, we should open our gates, and this is also why I was, you know, showing the picture, because as you said nicely, how cynical it is that when we speak about how open-minded and how liberal and how freedom-loving we are, and we speak about solidarity amongst each other. It's cynical to speak about that when there are thousands of people dying at our borders, and they're literally dying. And people are more touched by a plane that is crashing. I mean, that was a horrible incident, but there was not even 1 minute of silence. Going through Europe, and there were thousands of minutes of silence for the plane crash, but not for the people. And this is because we are racist. And Europeans are racist, and also due to the monetary policy of the ECB, people are becoming more fascist because they start believing those lies that fascists can always sell their lies when there's no good economic situation. Then they can always, you know, gather and tell them, we have to think back. We don't have any money, but okay, we have our nationality. So we're going to be proud of our nationality and going to erase everything. This is the perfect ground for fascism. So we have to remember that we're anti-fascists, and we have to share solidarity not only amongst us, but with the whole world.